Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another first impressions video. Excitement. That's right, my friends. Once again, we are back with another first impressions video. How fun. And the fragrance we will be doing a first impression on today is very special and very rare and very hard to find. And when you can find it, it's bloody expensive. And it's very discontinued, and it's also not mine. How bizarre. What could it be, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. The fragrance is Maison Francis Kurkdijan, Paris. Ciel de Gum. Ciel de Gum. How do you like them apples? This fragrance isn't mine. This fragrance is in fact Ramsey's, who has had this fragrance shipped to me in the hope that it can be shipped to him at some point in the future. But he has given me permission, indeed it was his idea, that I should do a first impressions on this. And so I shall, my friends, and so I shall. Ciel de Gum is an absolute nightmare to get a hold of. It was produced for a department store in Russia, the 120th anniversary of a department store in Russia. The country that shall not be named, you know. It's become persona non grata, or nation non grata, in the world at the minute, because of the actions that are above and beyond the scope of this channel, and they will certainly stay that way. I'll just talk about its availability and the prices and stuff like that. If you are lucky enough to actually find a bottle of this lurking about, right, the prices are absolutely bananas. As discontinued fragrances are wont to do, but fuck. I mean, you're talking like 600-700 quid for a partial in some instances. I don't know what Ramsey paid for this, but I'm sure it wasn't that. God. I'm sure it wasn't that, on principle. Anyway, it was released in 2013. It was made by Kurkdijan. And the notes are amber, jasmine, rose, pink pepper, cinnamon, and vanilla. This box is in 3 bits, so I need to be careful here. That is your presentation, and this is a partial. I mean, on the open market, that would cost you about 250 quid, that. You don't want to pay that. Good grief. There's a little, there is a little, I'm taking extra care here because this isn't mine. Ramsey is a mate. I can't be destroying his things. Okay. A little thing in here which is saying Ciel de Gum has some writing in it. Instructions for use. I know how to use a perfume. I want to know what your game is. It's only in French and Russian. Oh no. Well, that was a bit of a meh. Anyway. Bollocks, I'm going to put this on skin. This is supposed to be an ambery, jasmine, vanilla. It's meant to be one of Kurkdijan's best. It's very discontinued. 2 sprays. Probably cost about 30 quid, that. Sorry, Ramsey. Oh, we will see what happens. Oh, that's nice. I get this kind of Bortnikov kind of vibe from it. The vanilla and the jasmine giving this kind of it's a very Oh my God. It's almost got like a banana kind of thing. Like the vanilla is almost like banana-y. It's very ambery. Both in the ambergris and traditional amber accord kind of way. It's fresh. It's got a very fresh opening on my skin. It's the pink pepper. Very fresh pepper kind of thing, but like a red pepper, pink pepper, that kind of thing. Not a red pepper, not a bell pepper. It doesn't smell like banana. It's got this kind of vanillic aftertaste kind of thing. You know that colour of like vanilla ice cream, banana, like a yellow creamy kind of thing going on. It's a little bit sweet. It's very creamy. There's a little bit of warmth coming through from that jasmine. But it's not, excuse me whilst I hydrate, by the way, it's not outrageous in its... It's not outrageous in its kind of Kurkdijan DNA, you know? Kurkdijan DNA is not great these days. He's found something that works and he's pounding that trail. This is entirely different, although there is lift from the bottom up, which he does in his new perfume as well, which he does in like the Baccarat Rouges and the Oud line. So whatever he's put in here has, like, I don't know whether it's like a structure or something. It's cool. It's a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was, I mean, you can see the colour of it. That's like something that should be like very warm, but it's not. It's got some warmth to it. It's not ice cream cool. What's that one? It's like Gaultier Squared. I had a bottle of that and I sold it. It was violent. It was really, really potent and really, it was too much. It was very synthetic. This is much, much better than that. But it's like that. It's got touches of that. It's got that lift, that openness, the airiness, you know, the room between the notes. Could pass for an Elena, this. If it wasn't so Kurkdijan, you could convince us that it was an Elena. The amber's starting to be a bit thicker now, a little bit gloopier. It's vanillic. It's got... It's rich as well, but it's still airy. I'd say this is more of a vanilla than a jasmine. Ambery. But it's got that vanilla ice cream, banana. You would have to smell it to know what I mean. It doesn't smell like banana, but it's got that kind of cool, smooth, creamy kind of vibe thing going on that you would get like in a banana milkshake made with vanilla ice cream sort of thing. With a little bit of like, it smells almost incensey. but it's not. It's kind of like... I think it's the jasmine. But the jasmine's like a very particular kind of jasmine. A little bit of a peppery jasmine. It's covering a lot of bases here, you know. It's a very good perfume. It's definitely one of his best. But I can see why it's no longer around, because the kiddies wouldn't enjoy it. Excuse me whilst I hydrate once more. A little bit of dryness, maybe something a little bit grippy. Like just ever so slightly rubbery. Bearing in mind I've put this straight on skin, and I haven't used it on a test strip. It might be different on a test strip, but it's a very special first impressions, this. A very rare fragrance, which I won't get to own, because I won't fork out the kind of money that people are asking for it. So unless the market collapses, I'll never own this perfume. Anyway, what a rewarding first impressions this has been. I'm very glad I did it. Thanks once again to Ramsey. Thank you for watching, and I hope I will see you all again soon.